as younger individuals, you just do what adults ask you. You trust that adults are telling you what's right and what's wrong.
Today, we're going to face the truth on crime, starting with two criminal documentaries that have shocked fans to the core. The controversy surrounding the alleged abuse against minors in the documentaries Leaving Neverland and Surviving R. Kelly has the whole world buzzing.
Everybody wanted to meet Michael or be with Michael.
Michael asked, "Do you and the family want to come to Neverland?"
The lies, the secrets, and the horror are undeniably shocking.
R. Kelly is at the top of the charts, but he may be in for a fall. He was arrested today on 21 counts of child pornography.
Jurors found him not guilty on all charges.
Now R. Kelly is charged with 10 counts of sexual abuse in Chicago involving 4 victims, 3 who are underage. He faces up to 70 years in prison if convicted. While the films concentrate on the former superstars, who helped enable these crimes? 2 icons, 2 alarming films. Will the victims get justice? There's so much attention on Michael Jackson and R. Kelly on their alleged crimes against minors. But what about the parents of these children? Why would they allow their kids to tour, visit, and in some cases live with these adult men? What do y'all feel about that, Truth Team?
Yeah, I think you can't look at either of those documentaries without asking that question. And we saw in the Michael Jackson documentary, one of the families went on a 7-day vacation and left their child with Michael Jackson. And again, as a parent of 3 kids, I just can't even imagine what we saw from that documentary is that these parents were seduced with, first-class air tickets. In one case, a home was bought. They were given lavish gifts. So the parents became seduced by the fame and fortune of Michael Jackson and really, I think, lost sight of the harm that they were putting their kids into. And I think
what
we're
about
asking
the
the right
teams,
questions.
though?
Those are good questions.
What about the teams?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, let's say the R. Kelly case. Aaliyah, when he married her, she was 15 years old. Now, the guy in the documentary, Surviving R. Kelly, said, I forged the birth certificate and all of that. Like, why isn't he held accountable for breaking the law?
And I think that's
and he admitted to it, didn't he?
Yeah,
it's on camera.
Cases, prosecution becomes more difficult because the statute of limitation, the time period that prosecutors have to file claims. But I think we should be looking at anyone that is enabling these predators to have access to kids.
And employees, and that goes for any employee, should never take them and have a blind eye towards something that they see that they know is wrong.
Right.
You need to report it. You don't take an advocate for it.
But now, saying that, because a lot of those people were like, well, hey, I worked for him. You know what I mean? That was my boss. That was what my boss, like if we asked someone, hey, I need a drink or something like that, that's what they feel as an employee that was what they were supposed to do. So you're saying that consciously they should know that they are doing wrong.
Well, if it's a criminal action, sure. If you're bringing a child to someone for abuse, you should know. That should raise questions.
Part of the problem is that some of the people that were bringing these victims were young themselves. They were also under the age of 18. They were bringing their peers. And so sometimes, as younger individuals, you just do what adults ask you. You trust that adults are telling you what's right and what's wrong until they get that barometer themselves. And I think those are the ones that I'm the most concerned about when they're 14 or 15 and asked by these adults who have huge authority over them to bring them these people.